Students, I hope you are enjoying pre-internship program. By now we are well aware about the multiple behavioral activities performed by a teacher while teaching a particular topic. You have learned the skill of introducing a lesson, illustration with example, probing skills, use of teaching aids and many more. Today we are going to learn a significant skill of teaching, that is stimulus variation. Okay, so before introducing the topic to you, I would like to quote a famous leader and philanthropist, Mr. Nelson Mandela. He said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, right? Here the important thing is, what is the meaning of this quote? The meaning is that education is the catalyst or an instrument to bring the change around us, right? The important thing here is to bring the change around the world, and it is the education which can do that. So meaning here is that, dear students, I need to emphasize saying that this change is possible when we learn. Not only we learn, when we learn effectively, we learn meaningfully, right? So this meaningful learning, it depends on what? It depends the way we educate the students, right? So I think I have established some background to the topic. So now let us move towards our next topic. Okay, so that is meaningful learning. Let us explore the topic more closely now. So meaningful learning, when we say, what do you think, what is the meaning of that meaningful learning? That simply means learning a concept well, right? Understanding or comprehending what is being taught in the classroom. Now, who is responsible for this meaningful learning to occur? Yes, of course, it is the teacher. I should say the teacher's behavior in the classroom is responsible to make meaningful learning to happen. Now, sometimes you might be saying it is teacher's teaching, not the teacher's behavior. No, dear students, teacher's teaching is one part of his behavior. In order to make the meaningful learning to happen in the classroom, it is the teacher, his entire behavior, all set of actions, right? And his entire personality, which is responsible to make the learning to happen. So a teacher's behavior includes his knowledge, skills, value systems, in fact his belief system, the manner he delivers his content, the way he establishes the emotional connect with his students. So all those activities, what I should say, the classroom activities conducted by the teacher, right, during that 40 minutes of the classroom, right, they all are responsible for making learning to happen, right? In fact, I should say here, the teacher's personality, the entire personality of a teacher is responsible for learning to occur. Okay, now let us see another significant thing here. What is that? When a teacher is teaching in the classroom, right? He is not sure of a certain fact. What he is not sure? He is not sure of that what he is teaching to his students, whether all the students are receiving that or not, right? That is very, very important. When you are teaching, you don't know whether all the students are learning, all are involved in learning or not. So how can we know that? And as we know, as classroom is a heterogeneous group, the students in the class will have different mindset or mental readiness. Some will pay attention, some may be completely mentally absent throughout the class. So I want you to understand the fact that most of those students who do not understand the concept, right, they lack attention and they lack interest, sometimes they lack motivation in the classroom. Okay, and this factor, lack of attention or disinterest in the topic, hinders their meaningful learning to occur. Dear students, here I would like to emphasize saying that research has proved that the attention of the students is only for maximum 5 minutes. Some of the research said that 10 to 15 minutes a student can pay attention in the classroom, but that is ruled out now. Within the duration of the 10 to 15 minutes also, there will be many lacks of attention of 1 minute, 2 minutes and 3 minutes. So maximum span of attention is said to be of the 5 minutes. So now the major point here is that it is the duty and responsibility of the teacher to enable all the students to learn and to make that learning to happen. Now, how a teacher can do? Teacher's role is that yes, all the students have to learn whatever I want to teach to them, right? So, first he needs to catch the attention, focus and create interest in the classroom to make that meaningful learning to happen, and this can be done only by the teacher. Okay, now in order to, here I have to emphasize saying that try to understand it clearly, that in order to make all the students to learn, or I can put it in that way, in order to secure the attention of the students, right, in order to create the interest in the classroom, and in order to sustain the attention throughout the class, whatever a teacher brings the change in his behavior, all the changes brought by a teacher in his behavior, they are called as the stimulus variation, right? So it means all the change in order to get the attention, in order to get the behavior changes, right? I mean to say here is that in order to get the attention of the students, in order to create some kind of interest in the classroom, whatever changes the teacher brings in the classroom, they all are called as stimulus variation. So now let us understand the meaning of stimulus and variation separately. Okay, so as you see here, the stimulus means what? An action or condition which increases the chance of some desired activity or response. What is the meaning here? And what is a variation? The variation is any kind of the change. Okay, here one point important here is that any activity which increases the chance of some kind of the response. Our major target is what? Major target is to get the response. Response means to make the students to be attentive, to make them to be interested, to take interest in the classroom. That is our response. So when we want to increase that response chances, right, for that whatever conditions we put in the classroom, whatever situations or actions or objects we bring in the classroom, those all are called as stimuli or stimulus. Stimuli is a plural of stimulus. Let me give an example to you. When a child shows some disinterest in eating the food, that is chapati. Eating chapati is common for generally North Indian children, right? So it is common for him to eat chapati with some kind of sabzi. Now, mother smartly takes the same chapati, spreads some butter, some cheese, same sabzi, some tomato ketchup and sprinkles some chips on it. What do you think what the child may do? The child will come and immediately grab the same old chapatis and will lip-smacking taste, he will be enjoying it. So, what is the stimulus here? The smartness is what? The smartness is converting that chapati into pizza. So, here in this example, what is the stimulus? In this example, the cheese, okay, not the sabzi. Sabzi is your regular routine thing. The cheese, the butter, the tomato ketchup and all those sprinklers of your chips, they all are these stimuli here. Why? Because these are the things which attracted the child. These are the things which create interest in eating. These are the things which grab the attention of the child towards the same old chapatis. Let me give an example of education. In the classroom, generally we all tend to give lectures. It is very common for us, right, as a regular part of our teaching. After a prolonged lecture of 30 or 40 minutes, teacher senses, or sometimes after 15 minutes only, the teacher senses there is some kind of drowsiness in the class. Some kind of laziness prevailed in the class, some kind of disinterest, some kind of lack of attention. Immediately, the teacher asks some questions to the students. Sometimes the teacher claps in the classroom. Sometimes the teacher snaps the finger in the classroom. Sometimes the teacher just can look at the students in the classroom by gazing at one or the other person. It means what? Immediately the students will be looking at the teacher, they will be alert. So meaning is what? This snap of the finger, the claps, and some kind of the movements, some kind of gazing at the students, these all are those stimuli, right? These all are those factors, situations which the teacher changed or which the teacher created in the class in order to get the attention of the students, right? So I think we have understood the meaning of stimulus and variation. Let us look at the definition now. So here the skill of stimulus variation involves, here one more important point has come. Skill of stimulus variation involves the deliberate change. Remember that all the changes in the classroom which are knowingly made by the teacher. Mother knowingly changed the look of the chapati in order to make the child to learn, to create interest, to create attention. The teacher in the second example knowingly snapped the finger or clapped in the classroom in order to get the attention of the students, right? So the skill of stimulus variation involves the deliberate change in attention drawing of the students, right, and secure and sustain their attention what is being taught throughout the classroom. I mean to say is that not only securing, not only getting the attention, sustaining that attention for 40 minutes is the challenging task for the teacher. So the responsibility of the teacher, the challenge of the teachers is increased here. It means throughout the 40 minutes of the classroom with your judicious understanding. I shouldn't say throughout the time, you should be completely keep on bringing all the fillers in the classroom. That will lead to not understanding anything in the classroom. That will create confusion in the classroom. So judicious selection of the stimuli, what change you want to bring, when you want to bring the change, how you want to bring the change is the teacher's role where the teacher has to play on, right? So next point is the skill of stimulus variation implies attracting and focusing students' attention by changing stimuli in the environment.